2023 season return for the 2025 season. Since returning in the summer, Art has emerged as a leader and was voted captain by his teammates and has been the heartbeat of the Comets defense. His leadership will be missed as he plans to move on to play football at a four-year school. Let's give it up for linebacker Arthur Stern III. Our next sophomore, number 53, offensive lineman and defensive lineman, Jesus Munguia, escorted by the Munguia family. Jesus played at Contra Costa in the 2023 season and chose to return for the 2025 season. Jesus is a great teammate and team player, helping the team on both the offensive and defensive line. Jesus is always willing to do what is necessary to help the team. He was acknowledged by his teammates by being voted as an alternate captain. Jesus is looking to continuing his playing career after he transfers to a four-year school. Let's give it up for offensive defensive lineman Jesus Munguia. Our final sophomore is number 62, occasionally wearing 68. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Marcus Gary, escorted by his mother Marie, father Zach, and brother and teammate Victor. Marcus has been a great teammate and role model for the Comets, taking young offensive linemen under his wing and showing them how to work in the weight room and on the field. Marcus has been a leader by example and the most consistent player on the team, being a leader and mentor for the younger Comets. His presence will be missed within the program as he moves forward with his future plans. Let's give it up for offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Marcus Gary.
Welcome to Comets Field. We are live here on Sophomore Day, a matchup between two in-district rivals in the Contra Costa College Comets and the Los Medanos College Mustangs. National anthem played. Contra Costa College won the toss. They elect to receive. So we'll get a look at this Comets offense to get us started. Will Greer, the freshman kicker out of Liberty High School, former soccer player in high school, boot this one away to get us started. On the other side of the ball, we have Darion Prater as well as Jaden Bangle.
Number 46, Will Greer.
Los Medanos College, one of the most explosive offenses in the 3C2A. Defense doing a pretty good job, but they've had a hard time stopping the run today, and that is the strength of this Comets team, as this return will go all the way out to the 39-yard line, and that is where the Comets offense will start. A nice return of about 30 yards on the play, and we'll take a look at Santana Ortiz as well as Caleb Joseph, the two men that will be in the backfield for the majority of the game. On paper, this is an 8-1 Los Medanos College team taking on a 1-8 Contra Costa College team, but on sophomore day in a rivalry matchup, anything can happen. Ortiz starting out of the gun. Darion Prater motions across the formation. They'll go right over to Prater. Prater able to get a nice little chunk of yards to get this one started. About a 5-yard pickup on the play. And that's the thing that Contra Costa College has had issues with from time to time. It's getting too far behind the chains and not giving themselves opportunities. The way offense is called is, it's not necessarily trying to pick up the first down every single time you're out on the field. It's setting it up and giving you higher probability chances to pick up first downs. And a false start on the right guard will send Contra Costa back, and exactly as I was talking about it, that's exactly how it goes. It looks to be Marcus Geary, one of the sophomores here. And one of the lone sophomores on the offensive line. So unfortunately, the first play of the game, that went 4 for 5, will set up Contra Costa's 2nd and 10. Handoff right side, space for Caleb Joseph, and a nice rip of about 8 yards. And that is where you want to be. Despite this team being a top 10 team in pass yards allowed, they are 52nd in terms of rush yards allowed, giving up an average of 187.8 yards per game. And this gives you an opportunity to either get it pretty close with the 4th down call or go ahead and pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Lining up with the tight bunch to the near-hand side. They'll stretch it out. No space. A big tackle for loss, losing about 6 yards on the carry. Terrific job there by the defensive end and Jonah Leleasapai. And Jamal Burks got in there as well. Loss of 8 yards, and unfortunately, that gets you all out of rhythm. So the opening kickoff was nicely returned out to the 39-yard line, but only a net of 2 yards on offense here after penalties and that big tackle for loss. Ryan McKendrick, the freshman out of Liberty, and the punter is Antonio Hines, who has taken all of the kicking duties here for this team. High punt fielded down to the 33-yard line, and that is where this explosive Los Medanos offense will get their start.
The ball is placed at the 33-yard line, where it will be
a net punt of 25 yards on the play, and it gives us our first look of Aiden Crawford, the freshman quarterback out of Legacy High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a pocket passer. Led his team to a D3 state championship in the state of Las Vegas his junior year. And man, can he let it rip. First in the American in yards per game, touchdowns, and pass efficiency. Contra Costa College running that zone defense and chiseling it up right away down to the 41-yard line. That is Devondre Hickerson.
Aiden Crawford's pass complete. So number 14, Devondre Hickerson.
And Hickerson's first play will set up Los Medanos College inside of the Contra Costa side of the field. Contra Costa College, they're one of the top teams in terms of pass defense, actually, only allowing 163 per game. That's sixth. But unfortunately, it's been the run game that's really allowed other teams to succeed. A little bump there, and that is going to be called a pass interference on Marcellus Harris, the freshman out of Tampa, Florida. Just bumping the backside of the intended receiver. And that will be a 15-yard penalty. And another flag comes in late. If that flag is on Los Medanos College, that will end up being a flag after the play on a personal foul. So they'll move it 15 forward and then move it back 15. There will be still a first down, however. Let's see what the official call is here, though. The 3 flags on the pass interference, and the 1 came in right at the line of scrimmage. And despite the fact that Contra Costa did not field a team last year, you can feel the chippiness and the energy between the front lines right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we sort out
they're going ahead and
fans, the
talking some trash right there in the trenches.
By student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation.
The head coach of the Broncos, pardon me, the Mustangs, is Chris Scheich. He is the head coach and the offensive coordinator. And on the other side for the comments, Marcus Davis in his first year leading this Contra Costa College squad. This is something that was really interesting to see going forward. So, Contra Costa College, one of the bottom teams in the 3C2A in terms of rush yards allowed. They've had a really tough time running or stopping the run.
There are multiple fouls on the
I'll give you that moment in a second.
Defensive pass interference, number 23. That penalty will be enforced after the play's over. Personal foul on the defense, number 30. And an unsportsmanlike conduct, number 12 of the offense. That's 12 first towards disqualification. Those last 2 will offset, will enforce the DPI. First down, lost.
So they called a unsportsmanlike on Jaquay Fells, the freshman at Galileo High School, but 2 different pass interference calls on that play from Contra Costa College will result in a net of 1, I suppose. The personal foul countered out one of them, and they enforced one of the pass interference, so that is a 15-yard penalty. And that sets up LMC out to the 26-yard line, right outside of the red zone. It's a team that's extremely efficient once they get inside the 20. And they hand it off for the first down today over to Kevin Fowler. Fowler spinning through tacklers, gets right near the line to gain, and he will pick up 10 yards.
Hand off to number 8.
And one of the offensive linemen here for LMC a little shaken up on the play. That's the left tackle, Damian Perea. Looks like he's able to stay up on his legs, though. Matthew Jacklich, leading tackler on the team, coming into this game with 46. He's been great, the redshirt freshman at West High School out in Tracy. Shirt his first year over at San Joaquin Delta before transferring. And the opening score here on the opening possession for LMC. That is a touchdown for the Mustangs. Let's take a look. I was looking away from the play. They came out and empty and running the go route down the sideline. That is just a jump ball for your receiver on the outside. And that's Tristan Berena, the freshman out of Pittsburgh. Only a 5'7" frame, but got up high for that go ball, showing off the footwork, and able to get the point on the extra point there for Will Greer.
Kick by number 46. Will Greer is good.
Is no good, pardon me. Will Greer has been inconsistent with this extra points this year. This has been something that has really hurt them. 28 to 43 is his total up to this point. Now he's 28 for 44. With some of these scores that Los Medanos College has, I should say, hasn't really hurt them. That offense has been very explosive, only losing one game this year, and that was to Feather River, one of the ranked teams in the American. But aside from that, their average margin of victory has been over 35 points, over 5 scores. So Contra Costa had some explosive plays to start, but penalties and a tackle for a loss set them behind the chains. But with 11-19 remaining, trailing by 6, you got to get a score right here.
Brady, Jaden
Bengill and Darion Prater. 2 deep men once more. Got a nice return of about 30 yards last time. This one is a low-angled kick that'll take a bounce. And it forces Contra Costa just to drop on top of it out to the 21-yard line. Antonio Hines was there as one of the up-backs, had an opportunity to scoop that one up, wasn't able to catch it on the first bounce. And Contra Costa will take this one from the 22-yard line. That is what you want to see for your kicker. If you're going to kick a squib kick, you don't want to give any opportunity for a return. Good execution there after missing the extra point for Will Greer. So it'll be a first down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Comets coming out in a pistol spread.
Let's go!
Ortiz scanning the defense, a single high shell, likely going to be man-to-man or cover 3. It is a cover 3. Handoff goes over the back, bounces off a tackle out to the top of the numbers, 20, and couldn't outspeed that defense. Caleb Joseph has a lot of speed, but just got caught up by a bunch of different defenders there. Alex McEwen, the freshman out of Freedom, able to show off his speed. Playing outside linebacker at Freedom High School. Runs a listed 4.840. Not too bad for a linebacker converted safety. One of the guys upwards of 35 tackles on the year now. And it's a quarterback keeper right down the middle, wrapped up and taken down after only about a gain of 2 on the play. One of the rotational defensive linemen in Akemi Owo-Barodi came up to get the stop. His 15th tackle of the year.
Tackled by number 63, Akemi Owo-Barodi.
And it'll be third down just like that. Couple rush plays not working out against a team that has given up some rush yards.
11 yards to go.
I think that is also part of the fact, just the competition that they play at. A lot of run-heavy teams. Heavy set on the right side of the offensive line. Sidecar left. Quick pass, intercepted out to the 35-yard line. An underthrown ball by Ortiz out to the 30, 25-yard line. And tackled down to the 24. The interception was made by the linebacker in Gabe Gonzalez-Kidd, the sophomore out of Heritage High School. They've been watching film. That's a play that Contra Costa has been running quite a lot. They've run that post down the seam with Antonio Hines. But in that Tampa 2, the linebacker just dropping back into that seam spot. And that is a ball you cannot release for Santana Ortiz. Ortiz with his 18th interception of the year. That leads the 3C2A in that category. It's just a tough position to be in for Ortiz this year. Has had a lot of passes. Handoff left side on the misdirection, and the carry there for Jordan Barbadillo.
Handoff to number 7, Jordan Barbadillo.
Barbadillo.
Come on out!
The sophomore out of Clayton Valley High School. Another one of those guys with a decent 40 time, 4.75.
Hey, go!
He's above 700 yards rushing on the year after that rush. Gain of 5 on the play inside of the red zone now to the 19-yard line. Another give. Over to the back, up the middle this time. And a gain of 7 for number 7. And that is a first down for the Mustangs.
And off to number 7, Jordan Barbadillo. Who's set for 7 yards, resulting in a Los Medanos first down. It's a 12-yard line.
3 receivers set, the jet motion just to check for man-to-man. Handoff, nope, it's a play-action fake front of the end zone. This one is juggled and intercepted. Khalil Hunter, the nickel corner, got that ball. You would love him to stay into the end zone. Instead, the ball will come out to the 1-yard line, stepping out of bounds there. So, hey, a highlight's a highlight. That is a terrific takeaway. And that is only the 5th interception of the year against Aiden Crawford. Second interception for the 5'9" freshman out of American Canyon.
If your leg hurt, come out.
So, let's see. Can the Comets build some momentum after getting the stop against one of the top teams in the red zone and getting that 5th interception of Aiden Crawford, who already has 37 touchdowns on the year? Under center for the first time today is Ortiz. You cannot allow a safety right now from the 1. Give to the back some space on the left side. A big hole out to the 10, the 15. A flag comes in there, and Caleb Joseph had plenty of space to work with. He'll get 21 on the carry, but a hold might bring them back.
The 23-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
The hold will likely occur at the 15-yard line, so the 10-yard penalty will bring the ball back to the 5.
Right, illegal block in the back.
There's a legal back block in the back.
Penalty being forced from the spot of the foul.
So it's still a first down. Jabari McKinney made the tackle for Los Medanos College. A legal block in the back will eventually make it a first down and about 4 yards here from the 7-yard line. So still a net positive for the Comets here. 8-17 counting down. You get out the shadow of your own end zone, and now you have an opportunity. Jet motion, they fake it, and they will give it over to Joseph as Joseph fumbles the ball. And Los Medanos College able to get the takeaway inside of the Comets' 10-yard line. That is one of the things that Joseph has struggled with this year. One of the highest fumbling running backs in the 3C2A. Just got wrapped up, couldn't hold on to it. That is the 6th fumble of the year. All 6 of them have been lost.
Number 78, Dominic Amazcua on the recovery.
Dominic Amezcua came ahead and got that recovery. Couldn't quite get a number on the man who forced it. And unfortunately for the Comets, that is how the cookie has crumbled all year long. You get a little momentum, but then you get put in a little bit of a bad situation. And now just like that, back into the red zone. Turnaround handoff, left side carry. And that is Kevin Fowler once again.
And up to number 8, Kevin
Fowler, the 5'11", 200, former 2-star athlete out of high school. Originally committed to Iowa Wesleyan and decided to come over to LMC to play some ball at the JUCO level and prove his worth. 7:40 remaining in the opening quarter. Another give over to Fowler, and Fowler, 4 yards later, in for the touchdown. Officially a 3-yard rush for the touchdown. That is his 5th of the year, and LMC is up 12-0 to start. They'll go for the extra point here with Will Gear.
Will Gear to kick the extra point.
Kick is up, and it's good.
The extra point is up and good. Bringing the score with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter to Los Medanos College 13, Contra Costa 0.
So a 6-yard carry and then a 3-yard carry for Kevin Fowler, and he is into the end zone for the second consecutive game. Coming off a great one against San Joaquin Delta, where he had 14 rushes for 124 yards and a touchdown, as well as a 33-yard jet down the field. End over and kick this time around field down to the 13-yard line. Reversing the field, top of the numbers, bounces out, and a flag at the end of the play. David Gross was the return man on the play.
Holding on the return team, number 26.
David Gross on return, number 16. There is a penalty on the play.
Pass the Dutch to the left-hand side.
Holding will bring this one back and is spotted to the 18-yard line.
23, where it will be first down, 10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun this time, Ortiz. Looking to pass once more. Pressure comes across his face and able to get the crossing route. This one, a gain of about 3 yards on the play, as he was able to find. I do not have an 89 on my roster.
Ortiz's pass complete to number 89,
Nate Jackson. So Jackson typically wears 83, switching up to 89 today.
43, Alex McEwen on the tackle.
Change-ups with these different jerseys.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. Second down, 9.
Shotgun spread once again. Motions the receiver across at Prater, and they will give the ball over to a different back this time. It looks like it's Frank Daniels. And Daniels fumbled the ball, but this was recovered by one of the offensive linemen, showing off the speed out to the 45-yard line. Heads up play there.
Let's go, Big Boy! Let's go, Big Boy! Somebody play with support out there!
Recovered on the play by
Cornelius Schneverett, who is wearing 59 today.
Who advances the ball to the 30-yard line.
We're gonna hold the ball!
First and 10. Thomas.
A few different numbers for these black offensive jerseys. And the slant pass caught, trying to break a tackle out to the 49-yard line. And the Comets are rolling here. An 11-yard pass and completion.
Complete. Number 81.
DeAndre Prim Jr., the freshman out of John F. Kennedy, with the catch.
No matter what! Hold
Former
the ball!
MVP out of Kennedy High, a first-team all-offensive player out of high school as well. And the Comets are finding some momentum here. A fumble, but one of the offensive linemen swooping it up and showing off his athleticism, able to bring it out. Now on the pistol is Ortiz. Ortiz checks the sideline for the call. Stretch right side. The give goes back over to Frank Daniels, the third, as he's able to get into the second level before he's taken down for a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Jabari McKinney, as well as the safety, Sean Cervante, got in there. And Cervante is going to be a name you're going to hear a lot today. A Region 2 first-team all-defensive selection a year ago, an all-Pac-7 selection, and LMC's team MVP from a season ago. He led that team in tackles and solo tackles as well. And this time it is airmailed over the top. Bracket coverage on the far-hand side against Amari McCullough. And it'll make it 3rd down and just about 7.
Bringing up 2nd down. 7 yards to go.
3rd down and 7. You got to feel like you're likely going to be in some 4-down territory in this situation, trailing 13-0 with 5:02 remaining in the opening quarter. And I think what you want is just, you got to stay efficient. That is going to be the name of the game of today. Nearly getting the Mustangs to jump outside. A blitz off the edge, able to get it outside over to his tight end, and it's Hines breaking a tackle down the sideline, 20-yard line, and he's inside of the red zone for another Comets first down.
Antonio Hines.
28-yard reception on the play. And it's Antonio Hine doing a good job moving out from the backfield. A tight end a few games ago, and he has been a very effective receiver for this team. 21 catches to his 53 rushes in the red zone. You can expect him to get in the backfield, as the Comets have liked that flex bone pistol formation, and it's been effective for them. Stretch to the left side, a cutback lane there for the back. And the carry goes forward to the 14-yard line. Frank Daniels III has been the main back in this drive. Alex McEwen getting another tackle here early in the game. The safeties have come up, and they have filled the gaps. Sean Cervante, the leading tackler on the team, coming in this one with 90. He's looking to get to that 100 mark. Daniels in the backfield, under center potentially for Ortiz, but he'll back out. The tight end is Hines off the right side. 2nd down, another give, and he had no room to work with this time around. Just launching off the left side of the line, it was Jamal Burks, the linebacker, able to get into the backfield. And he is a definition of all heart. 5'9", 210 pounds. The high-level wrestler out of Antioch High School, 18-8 record, and he wrestled at 192s. Played guard and defensive end in high school, moved back a level with the Mustangs. And he has been an effective player in this unit. That is his 50th tackle of the year. That tackle for loss will make it a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 9. 2:53 remaining. They'll stay on the ground, keeping his feet churning for a couple more yards.
Why we not blocking?
About a 5-yard carry there for number 25, Frank Daniels.
Let's do something.
Daniels moves the ball forward with the kicking situation as what it has been. The Comets have not attempted a field goal attempt this year, and this won't change right now. "31 yards out is just a bit too far for any comfortable kicking situation. Caleb Joseph in the backfield, staying on the ground, bounces to the right-hand side, cuts it up, breaks a tackle, in for the touchdown. 14-yard rush for Caleb Joseph, using that speed and the power for the touchdown. That is just a good play design right there. You stack up the left side of the line, and instead of pulling a guard and a tackle for a traditional sweep, you pull the tight end who was a running back as well as the guard. You don't decimate that side of the line too much while getting some lead blockers. And Contra Costa College here going for 2. Coming out in a pistol. 2-back pistol here. Daniels on the left side. Joseph in the backfield. Staying on the ground at Joseph. And that is just how it has been this afternoon. Either having some space, or if those linebackers trigger, you are in a bad situation. Isaiah Reed got in the backfield to stop the play. But the score is 13-6 with 2:05 remaining here in the opening quarter. And Contra Costa College showing some life with some explosive plays here. Able to score the touchdown on 4th down and keep this one close early.
With 2:05 left in the first quarter, the score is Medanos College 13, Contra Costa 6.
Up to this point, 5 first downs for the Mustangs to the 4 of Contra Costa College. Santana Ortiz, 4 for 6, 31 yards and interception. Caleb Joseph, 6 carries, 35 yards in the touchdown. It was Frank Daniels III, the main running back on that drive, who had 5 carries for 23 yards. On the other side, Barbadillo, 4 rushes for 21 yards, and Aiden Crawford, 2 for 4, 43 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Comets did a really good job getting the 5th interception of the year off the arm of Aiden Crawford. Short kick fielded to the 20. Trying to bounce it to the outside numbers, 30-yard line. Couldn't quite turn the corner as that is brought up to the 37-yard line. 17-yard return on the play. And Antonio Hines kickoff as the flag comes in late here at the 30. It's going to be a holding on the Mustangs. That one is called on number 56. That'll be Marlon Mejia. Pardon me. And so with that penalty, 10 yards back from the spot of the foul, it'll be at the 19.5-yard line. First in 10. Going for it all the way. Dropping that ball right into the bucket, but scoops it up and drops it. Ryan McKendry was the receiver, the 6'3", former 2-star recruit. Just couldn't bring that ball in. It looked like Cameron Edwards on coverage. Mikey McCreary instead was the man who got the stop, or who held up to force the drop, essentially. Going back to the ground game, stuffed up on the left side of the line, only a carry for 2 this time around for the Mustangs offense.
There is a flag down on the flag.
Foul. Face mask on the defense, number 68. 15 yards and resulted in an automatic first down.
And the foul called against Marcus Geary. That's a 50-yard penalty.
Timeout on the field due to an injury.
Geary wearing his 68 instead of his 62 jersey today. And that is a 15-yard penalty. And a couple different LMC Mustangs being shaken up. That looks to be number 76 this time, one of the offensive linemen, Landon Babcock. So Babcock shaken off. I'm going to get some attention from the trainers here. It'll be first down and 10 after the 15-yard penalty out to the 38-yard line. 1:48 counting down here in our opening quarter. Both teams have scored. It's 13-6, and both teams have turned the ball over. Crawford, play action fake. Eyes downfield as he rolls out to the right-hand side, turns the corner. And Crawford will step out of bounds out to the 4-yard line. Or pardon me, the 44-yard line. A 6-yard scramble on the play. And for a guy that is a traditional pocket passer, doing a really good job just seeing the coverage man-to-man down the field. And taking advantage of backs of the defenders being faced towards him. It'll be second down and 4 after the quarterback carry. That is only his 12th rush of the year. Chest high snap. Swing pass on the bubble, leading his receiver in Tristan Barina. And Barina running out in Comets territory out to the 48-yard line.
Number 8, Kevin Powell. Run out of bounds by number 28.
Mikey McCreary, another play for the safety over the top for the Comets. From the Comets 48, Los Medanos checking the wristbands. Getting the play call here, I should say. A 5-step drop. And finds the hitch right at the 6. Just a really good job there by number 87. That's Devin Fu.
First pass to number 87.
Only his
Devin
5th
Fu.
catch of the year, but really good job there. Just reading the zone defense, saw the cover 2, ran the hitch right between defenders, and able to get 10 for a first down.
37-yard line, where it'll be first down. Was
Joel
Medanos.
Smith, one of the men in the vicinity to get the stop.
Play.
Crawford calling for the ball. Stretch to the left side to Barbadillo. Barbadillo trying to go laterally, and he is hit down to the 32-yard line.
Barbadillo.
Joel Smith back-to-back tackles for
Number
the Comets.
57, Joel Smith on the tackle.
That is a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 yards.
Gotta get back to going ahead and getting those tackles closer to the line of scrimmage to make it a little bit harder here, but that's the end of the first 15 minutes of play. 13-6 our score here. Comets trying to keep this one competitive.
The score at the end of the first quarter, the Los Medanos College Mustangs 13. Your Contra Costa College Comets 6. To begin the second quarter, the ball is on the 32-yard line. It will be second down, 5 yards to go.
First down and 5. A quick screen pass breaks out of 2 different tacklers, cutting it up the field. Top of the numbers to the 23-yard line. That was Lorenzo Mayfield on the reception. And he is likely one of the fastest receivers on the team. Laser 4.6 40-yard line for the former quarterback out of Antioch High. He's 5th in yards, 3rd in yards per catch, and 3rd in touchdowns. He has been one of the leading receivers on the team for this prolific LMC offense. Staying balanced with the ground game. Barbadillo trips up inside of the red zone. Out to the 18-yard line was Barbadillo. Matthew Jacklich right there in the mix again.
A gain of 5 on the play. Second out, 5 yards to go.
2nd and 5 here. Quick ball on the speed out. And this catch is made by the tight end and Daryl Pouncey. Pouncey with a gain of 7 and the first down. This one goes out to the 11.
Complete to number 23,
Pouncey. He is one of those players that is going to play at the next level for certain. The 6'3", 230 sophomore out of Vallejo has an offer from New Mexico University. Able to get the catch there to keep the drive moving. Ball to the 11-yard line. Give to the back, left side, plenty of space. Missiling his way into the end zone is Jordan Barbadillo. Double-digit touchdowns on the year for the sophomore out of Clayton Valley. A flag comes in late at the end of the play, and it is 19-6. The missed extra point on the opening possession. And LMC, let's see if they go for 2 or they'll send their unit out.
Plays over unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called beforehand.
On number
And it
12,
was called against
Los Medanos. That's number 12.
LMC.
He has been disqualified.
Ryan McKendry, the leading receiver on the team with 2 personal fouls. And he will be disqualified on the day.
Forced on the kickoff.
One of those players with the Division I offer already for Ryan McKendry. Has an offer from East Texas A&M, one of the most recent bring-ups to the FCS level. Will Gear will come out to attempt the extra point. That is not what you want to see. The leading receiver for LMC getting kicked out. Only 16 minutes into this game. Obviously, you don't ever want to be kicked out of a game. But that does hurt your recruiting going forward. The extra point is missed once again. 1 for 3. It makes the score 19-6 here.
13:27 remaining in the second quarter. The score is Los Medanos College 19. Your Contra Costa College Comics 6.
Wheel gear after the personal foul.
And number 6,
They send him all the way back to the 20-yard line. The deep men for the Comets are still pretty far back out to the 25-yard line. And I believe with the ejection of Ryan McKendry, there was a little shakeup here on the kickoff unit as well. A late substitution here for LMC as Kenneth Pitre comes through. And this one, a low end-over-end kick, bouncing down to the sideline, and it'll go out of bounds. And Contra Costa College will get the ball to the 35-yard line.
Penalty on the play is the kick head.
And honestly, Wool Gear would want a better kick, but in this situation, when you're kicking it all the way back from your own 20-yard line, going out of bounds is not necessarily the worst possible situation. You hold up the team from getting any sort of return, and you spot the ball to the 35. You still get essentially a net of 55 yards on the kick. And Contra Costa College doing a heads-up play here.
The ball will be spotted at the 50-yard line. First down, Contra Costa.
So the ball is spotted at the 50-yard line.
First down. Contra Costa with the ball placed at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure how that rule works in this situation. I thought the ball would be spotted down to the 35-yard line. They sent them back as if they might have to re-kick. So the ball bounced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, or the 35 potentially, and they might have called the illegal kick from the spot. Unprecedented territory here from Comets Field, but the Comets will go out to the 50-yard line. Great starting field position, only half a field to work with. Hits the seam, but can't quite make it to his receiver. Ortiz was late with the pressure in his face and just throws it too far behind, and that is a throw you need to make. Hines beating the coverage. That would have been in for 6 to make this back to a one-possession game, but instead it's 2nd down and 10. Those are one of the things when you look back on film, you want it back so badly. Ortiz has been doing a good job hitting the balls down the seam, but this time around could not connect. Tight bunch to the right side. Low snap handled well. Pressure into his face. Ortiz just trying his best to get back to the line of scrimmage, and a hold up avoiding the sack. 1 yard on the rush here. Ortiz on his 2nd carry officially to the 49-yard line. Gabe Gonzalez-Kidd credited with the tackle.
Result of the play.
And you love to be able to take the shot on first down. And if you connect, you go in for 6. But unfortunately, if you don't, it just sets you up in such a difficult situation. 2nd down and 10. your percentage of picking up a first down goes down, and 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and long, even harder. A hard hit after the play, and there's going to be no foul here, but instead, the far side official will throw the flag. It was a bit of a late hit after the play. Darian Prater was the intended receiver on the play. The safety over the top got a good read on the ball, but it's Sean Cervente who's going to be called for a 15-yard penalty here.
Announcer, wait till I'm done. Didn't speak. Personal foul on the defense, number 4. 15 yards and an automatic first down.
So a 15-yard penalty will buy the Comets out of a tough situation. And it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line.
The resulting penalty places the ball at the 34-yard line.
The Comets have been gifted some good opportunities here. They were able to score in their last offensive possession as they converted a 4th down with a run from Caleb Joseph. Joseph, who has been beat up this year, just fighting through a bunch of aches and pains. Ortiz breaks the huddle after getting the call. Shotgun spread with the tight end on the right side and Hines. Quick pass, far side. And cutting it back inside, the ball is loose. It was C.J. Lindsay, the two-way player for Contra Costa College, fumbled the ball after the reception, picks up 6 with the fumble.
Ortiz's pass complete.
C.J. Lindsay, the starting defensive backs for Contra Costa College. His 4th catch of the year, and it's a net gain of 5 after the fumble. Lindsay is an interesting story. Ran track and football out of high school, went to Liberty High, spent 2 years over at over at San Mateo, or College of San Mateo, I should say. And then the last year over at City College of San Francisco. And now he is here at Contra Costa, staying on the ground, working that rushing game. And Joseph gets a gain of 3, making it 3rd down and manageable, 3rd and 2.
Bringing up 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Ball is on the 26-yard line.
3rd and 2, tackle eventually made by the defensive end, Jonah Lela Asapai. Going to the air this time, on the crosser, caught at the 20-yard line, trying his best to stay in play. And a Darian Prater with the 1st down.
Ortiz's pass complete to number 6, Darian Prater. Ball is at the 17-yard line.
Got a 10-yard catch on the play.
1st down, Contra Costa.
I think Contra Costa College, the game plan today is going to be motions to try to check if it's man-to-man coverage, and if it is, use your speed on your outside receivers to get in the flats, pick up some effective yardage, and then work inside. I think with that balanced attack, if you were able to start getting that play-action game going, it could definitely pay dividends. Stretch left side. The cutback lane there for Joseph, and Joseph backing his way down for a gain of 4. Officially a gain of 3 on the play. Ball spotted to the 14-yard line.
Three-yard gain, bringing up a 2nd down, 7 to go. The ball is on 14-yard line.
Dominic Amesqua, the tackle on the inside defensive tackle, and going towards the sideline. Oh, man, Amari McCullough trying his best to stretch out to get that ball. Make it 3rd down after that. It would have been enough for the 1st down as that catch would have been made to the 3-yard line. But as we've seen all year long, it's 4-down territory down the field. Under 10 minutes to play here in the second quarter. It is 19-6 the score, as the Mustangs, one of the teams receiving votes in the top 25 bowl. Coming to Contra Costa in this trap game of sorts. Joseph has that ball knocked loose. They're going to call this one alive still in the swing pass. And Joseph was able to fall on top of it. So Ortiz's pass will officially be called a lateral, as it was dropped by Joseph. And he has to fall on top of that lateral pass. And it's 4th down and 10. No kicker.
Play is being designated a lateral.
And so, man, now you're in a tough spot. 4th and 10.
Bringing up 3rd down, 10 yards to go after the loss of 3 on the lateral.
Frank Daniels, the third in the backfield, now on 3rd down. Pressure coming as that ball is tipped away. And it's a turnover on down on the Comets.
Santana's pass is
You bring all that pressure off the edge, even if you don't get to the quarterback. Getting your hands in that passing lane is very valuable, and that is how the drive will end. Ortiz trying to do a good job changing the coverage there, but too much pressure off that outside, and it looked like it was...
1st and 10 from the 17-yard line, with 9 minutes and 1 second remaining in
number
the second
92, Till Jones looked to be the man who got his hands on the ball. Flip the sides of the field here, and it's Los Medanos College with the offensive possession here. Kevin Fowler, not much space, working horizontally.
Hand off to number 8.
Fowler only able to pick up 2 on the play. This is where you want to be if you're Contra Costa. You've done a good job securing those edges. The inside running game has been a little bit difficult.
In the backfield, a loss of 2 on the play.
You got to feel pretty good in the situation, making it 2nd down and 8. This time the ball goes
complete to number 14,
over to number 14 and Devondre Hickerson.
Hurry up, set it
Hickerson
up.
makes it 3rd down and 3 after the completion. Blitz on the right-hand side. Picked up across the middle, batted away. And a 3-and-out potentially here for Contra Costa College. Well-timed blitz on the right side of the line. And like I said a moment ago, if you can't quite get there, get your arms up and you do some big-time things. First punt of the day here, as they will send out Tyshawn Glover. And for the Mustangs, they have only punted 16 times this year.
To receive the Los Medanos punt.
Watch the ball.
Number 1, Tyshawn Glover will punt the
Only the
ball.
17th punt of the year. The defensive back handling the majority of the punting duties has pressure in his face, and this one a low end-over-end kick, taking a dead bounce at the 45-yard line. So it took an LMC bounce to the 50, and then 7 yards later, that's where the ball will be spotted.
Glover's punt rolls dead at the 42-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line after a net punt of 33 yards. And that's where Contra Costa will get the ball back after turning it over on downs.
Hey, we still in it.
8:05 on the clock here in the second.
3 times. We just got to capitalize.
Contra Costa has had a good scheme today. They've had opportunities for Ortiz to get his man, but the delivery from the quarterback out of Archbishop Riordan hasn't quite been there. High ball to near hand side, turns the corner out to the 40. Sideline, cuts it back to the 20. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Amari McCullough had the play, but his foot touched that sideline at the 37-yard line.
Damn, he stepped out right there.
No, he didn't.
The pass is complete to the 38-yard line.
You must be wearing glasses.
20 yards on the reception there.
And
And it's 1st down and 10 for the Comets. The offense has been getting better all year long, and now And the final game of the season, can they capitalize? Down the field, left pocket, couldn't make the reception there for C.J. Lindsay. Late recovery on the play by the defensive back for LMC. And that ball just slightly underthrown on the play.
To number 7. C.J. Lindsay is incomplete.
The man leaving the field is Saeed Abdul Kareem, the freshman out of Kettle High. Transfer from college's San Mateo has to come off for the play as he was shaken up at the end of that incompletion. Single high safety, cover 3 on the defense, and the whole shot hit down. Can't necessarily call that a whole shot, rather it was a shot down the seam as Antonio Hines able to bring that ball in. They almost got Hines with the big play last time around, this time able to connect with his 6'2", 250 tight end. Ball will be down to the 8-yard line, and just first and goal for the Comets here. Trailing by 13 points, under 7 minutes to play. Ortiz out of the gun, swing pass, and just a low ball. If that ball was put onto the money, it would have given plenty of opportunity for Adarian Prater to go in for 6, but instead, number 6 trying to adjust the ball, falls to the ground, and it's second down and goal to go from the 8. Second and goal to go from the 8-yard line here. Tight end on the right side of the offensive line is Hines. Running back Frank Daniels III into the backfield. Ortiz motioning his receiver. Looking to the right-hand side, back of the end zone, batted away. Climbing the ladder was Tyshawn Glover. Showing off that high jump, able to knock that ball down.
Tyshawn Glover up high to bat that ball away.
6:53 now, and it is third down, goal to go. Love to see a play action or maybe a draw play. Daniels the third in the pistol. Extra offensive lineman in here. They will stay on the ground, diving towards the goal line. Stopped at the 2.
And off to number 25.
That does set up a fourth down, goal to go from the 2-yard line. It gives you your whole entire playbook to work with. The 5'10", 200-pound running back. Played football, baseball, and wrestling in high school. Played that fullback position as well. And can he show his power to get in the end zone here? Heavy set. Staying on the ground, right side, breaks through one tackle, reaching forward. Did he break the plane? And they'll say he's short. The official will say he was down at the half-yard line. And for the second straight drive, Contra Costa turns it over on downs. All heart, all effort on display, but that only gets you to the half-yard line. But Los Medanos College here with 99.5 yards to go. You are in a situation where you can put a lot of pressure and try to go ahead and get 2 points on the board. It would have been so much more helpful to get a lead blocker in that situation, but unfortunately, just really difficult here on the goal line. 3-step drop, going for it all, man-to-man coverage across the board, back shoulder, batted away. On the coverage all the way through. It was number 28, Mikey McCreary on the coverage.
Number 14,
Andre Hickerson was the intended target, and they are still spotted down, second down, and full 99.5 yards in front of them.
You gotta keep somebody home, though.
The running back in the backfield is Jordan Barbadillo.
You can't send them both.
Looking towards his wrist is Crawford getting the call. 2-back pistol here. Comets looking like they're going to show pressure. And they do send the blitz. Patient with this run is Barbadillo. And Barbadillo is able to get his own way outside of that end zone to the 9-yard line. It was still third down.
Moves the ball up to.
We'll spot it down to the 9-yard line.
It'll be third down
Third and a yard and a half here. Staying in the two-back pistol, and likely going to be a timeout. Timeout taken by Contra Costa College. First timeout burned here in the first half. 5:42 remaining. It is 19-6 as LMC has the advantage over the Comets here on Senior Day. Third down and 2. Staying on the ground, trying to stretch to the left-hand side. A flag comes in late. The ball, depending on what this flag is going to be on, is brought out to the 25-yard line. A carry for Jordan Barbadillo. Let's see what this flag is on. It came off right at the snap of the ball. Maybe an illegal formation. Or it's a call against Contra Costa. It looks like an injured player. Artstrom the third is down.
Illegal substitution. 12 men on the field on the defense.
Called against Contra Costa. They're gonna
timeout for an injured player.
Say no to that penalty, and if there's still an injured player on the field, we'll take the time and alongside with them.
How we don't see that,
And it was not Artstrom the third, it was number 7, the running back, in Jordan Barbadillo, who was shaken up on the end of the play. Starting running back for LMC. .537 remaining here in the second. Picking up the first down out to the 28-yard line. And it looks like Aiden Crawford is just going to have to hand the ball off the next few plays. Instead, a pass out of a two-back pistol look. An outside breaking route caught by Devondre Hickerson.
Aiden Crawford's pass.
5-yard, no, pardon me, 7-yard completion.
Devondre Hickerson is complete.
Ball spotted down to the 36.
Pass up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 8 will be second down and 2
Aside
yards.
from the interception here from Crawford today. Play action fake, rolls out to his right-hand side, finds his second level wide receiver. Stays on his feet as Darryl Pouncey, as Pouncey caught the ball at midfield and was able to spin out of contact all the way to the 45. Another 5 yards with that yak.
Darryl Pouncey, the receiver.
Hurrying up to the ball, this LMC offense trying to work with some pace now. A late snap. And this will likely be a full start on Noah Blake.
On the offense, everybody but the center.
Everybody but the center. Nico Luoma, 5'11", 280, sophomore center out of Liberty High School, called for the infraction.
Hey, Art, give
And brings the
yourself
ball back
some
to the
space.
49-yard line.
15-yard spell.
Watch the pass.
8 for 13, 93 yards, a touchdown and interception today for Aiden Crawford. And he's looking to change the pace of play. Three-step out of the shotgun snap. Throws to the near-hand side. A little bit of a shimmy from Devondre Hickerson out to the 42-yard line. Only a gain of 2 on the play.
Complete up to the 42-yard line.
Thing that
Number
they've done pretty
27,
well at today,
Smith
and
on the tackle.
LMC has been staying ahead of the chains and just
Second down, 8 yards to go.
putting yourself in a bad situation on 3rd down and long. And the short gains are part of the reason they've been successful with that. The outside rush. Barbadillo, who was shaken up on the last couple plays
And
ago.
off to number 7, Jordan
It's a
Barbadillo.
3rd down and just about 5.
Gain of 4 on the play, brings up a 3rd down. 5 yards
3rd
to
down
go.
and 5 after the carry. Barbadillo seems to be healthy enough after he takes a hard hit at the end of the play. Facing the 4-man front, single high safety for Contra Costa. On 2, Crawford gets it. Crawford, low pass, completed out to the 29-yard line, and they will call Lorenzo Mayfield down. His knee touched the ground at the 28-yard line. He tried to sell it as if it's the NFL. It is still a 1st down.
Number 5, Lorenzo Mayfield.
Mayfield coming off a
The ball is up
4-catch
to the
performance
29-yard line where it will
against
be
San Joaquin
1st
Delta.
down. Los Medanos
He'll be the number 1 receiver as McKintrey has been ejected. Staying on the ground this time with Barbadillo, and Barbadillo's starting to get some chunk yardage.
To number 7, Jordan Barbadillo.
Barbadillo with the carry of,
Gain of 12 on the play.
let's call that one 17. Ball spun down to the 13-yard line. Hurrying up to the ball. Heavy set up the left-hand side. Play action fake. Throws over to his tight end on the flat. Breaks the tackle. Reaching forward. In for the touchdown. 3rd touchdown of the year for Daryl Pouncey. And the New Mexico offered man gets the TD.
Los Medanos touchdown.
Coming off a 5-catch performance. He's already got 3 in this game, and 2 of them have been great passes that have allowed him to move the chains and now get the touchdown. As the score 25-6, 2:34 remaining. LMC electing go for 2 after missing 2 extra points. Ground game, plenty of space for Barbadillo. Barbadillo slows his pace down and walks into the end zone, making it 27-6.
The end zone for a successful 2-point try.
So a drive that started all the way down at the half-yard line, 99 and a half yards later, they get into the end zone to make it 27-6.
The score is
Comets with turnovers hurting them. It's turnover on downs that have stopped their last couple drives, but they have been in the red zone, so if they can start converting here, starting to not fall behind the chains on early downs, they do have a good opportunity to get back into this one. .234 remaining here after the score. Contra Costa has not really kicked it deep today. Such angle kicks here for Wheel here. This one is going to be an end-over-end kick fielded down to the 16-yard line. Returned by Darian Prater. Reversing the field, top of the numbers, 30-yard line. Flag comes in, couple flags indeed, as he's pushed out of bounds to the 38.
Darian Prater pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Gain of 22 on the return, but this one likely going to be sent back another 10 yards. I believe Contra Costa has had a holding call on every single one of their returns today. That or an illegal block in the back.
During the return, illegal block in the back. On the return team, number 23. Penalty being forced. 1st down, Contra Costa.
Leandris Williams called for the penalty. There's an illegal block in the back that spots the ball down to the 20-yard line.
25 seconds remaining.
So you still have the 2-minute timeout, 2 timeouts in your pocket. LMC. After the touchdown, trying to get another stop. Ortiz an up and down day so far. Quick screen pass to the forehand side. Spinning to the sideline, the explosive speed of C.J. Lindsay.
Ortiz's pass.
That is a 15-yard gain for the first down.
Complete to number 7.
I think multiple levels is what you got to look for in this situation here.
Ball is at
all the defensive backs were on off coverage, and you're throwing to a great athlete in space and let it work. Now to the 35-yard line, hurrying to the ball is Ortiz. Couldn't get the snap off before the 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout here, and we'll take it alongside with them. The score 27-6. As Contra Costa has had opportunities but has not been able to capitalize. Let's see if they can capitalize on potentially the last offensive possession here at the half. Minutes ago, trailing by 21 points at the 3-possession game. Ortiz going to the near hand side, and the catch is made by Amari McCullough. Makes the catch, and he's down before he drops the ball. Stopped in place, and the clock will continue to run. 1:52. Counting down here. Contra Costa hurrying up to the ball. Ortiz getting the call to his offense here. Out of the shotgun spread. Slow snap, able to collect it in time. Back over to his tight end and Hines. Hines needs to get out of bounds. He's driving, he's fighting, and he's down to the 41-yard line. Loses his helmet at the end of the play. He'll have to come out for the play. Clock will stop momentarily as they move the chains, but it's at 1:32 right now. You're going to have to get a substitution as Hines has to come out for one play. Ball spotted down inside of 1 minute and 30 seconds to play. Ortiz getting the call from the sideline, barking out to his offense. Looks like it's a too-high shell here for LMC as they're playing some off coverage. Ortiz looks to the near side. Ortiz trying to hit that whole shot. Stop. Clock will stop at 1:11 here.
Ortiz's pass, number 16. Andy
Velasquez was the intended receiver on the play.
Bringing up second down, 10 yards to go.
So in these black jerseys, Velasquez wears 16 instead of his standard 82. And the freshman out of California City, California. Former first-team All-League player, unable to collect the pass. Looks towards the far sideline, wide open, out to the 23-yard line, down the sideline, reaching forward, and it's C.J. Lindsay in for the touchdown. An explosive play to the two-way player, and the speed on display. 39 yards later for the touchdown. The score 27-12. Blown coverage by LMC. Ortiz read that play perfectly, and it was C.J. Lindsay in for 6. Late substitution by the defensive line here for LMC as Contra Costa breaks the huddle. 2-point conversion here. Joseph is the back. Hines back in after losing his helmet on the last play. They're going to work under center here. Flag comes in. Play clock ran all the way down to 0.
On the optic, 5 yards.
And that is
we still have
how this has gone. Every single positive today for Contra Costa has come with a negative.
Penalty will move the ball back.
Penalty will move the ball back to the 7-yard line and changes the play call as well. Goal to go from the 2-yard line versus from the 7. Likely going to change this to a pass play. Ortiz after the touchdown. Can he get some more points here? 2-point conversion, looking near side, throws it on the slant pass, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion. This time it's Amari McCullough. 2 points here, and the score is 27-14. You know, just giving your guys a little more space. They ran some zone defense, and McCullough doing a good job finding that gap, and he's in for 2. CJ Lindsey and Amari McCullough come together to get 8 points for the Comets. And with 1:04 remaining, the defense needing to get a stop here to send us into the half. 3 timeouts still remaining in the pocket for the Mustangs. Pardon me, the Mustangs.
Smack something.
Second kickoff of the day here for Contra Costa College. They won the toss. They elected to receive, so they would be kicking it back over to Los Medanos. So LMC will be looking to stack possessions here, get a score at the end of the half, and try to come out and hit another dinger on the other side. Antonio Hines has been taking over the kicking duties since that Chabot game. This one fielded by one of the upbacks out to the 30-yard line. Return of 10 yards on the play. This time the upback was Jayon Gary.
By number 27, Jane Rieger. Number 20, Caleb Joseph on the tackle.
Joseph on special teams got the tackle.
The ball is being placed at the
Ball here at the
41-yard line.
41-yard line. Some good starting field possession here. And with under a minute to play.
5 yards will be added to the end of the kick. First down, Los
I
Medanos.
didn't see a flag on the play, but a 5-yard penalty will be added onto the end of the play. It was moved to the 46-yard line, and Los Medanos 54 yards to go. The situation has not been steady. You gotta think they're going in, trying to get in the end zone. Across the middle of the field, nearly intercepted, but instead it's the tight end once again getting all the way down to the 29-yard line as the ball comes loose, but he was down beforehand. We'll say that ball was down to the 32-yard line.
Prior to the ball coming out. First down, Medanos.
LMC will have the first down there, and the tight end has been eating. Pouncey has been the leading receiver since Ryan McKendry has left. Working the sideline this time around, and that's another gain of 10 yards. Lorenzo Mayfield moving the chains. And this is why this is a top 5 ranked offense. When they can get into gear, they can stack up some points.
Another Los Medanos first down. Ball is at the
Out to the 29-yard line. Looking towards the sideline, Crawford.
Ball is at the 24-yard line.
Ryan Knoll lined up as the tight end on the right side. He is a backup running back. And a low ball passed in. They're going to say he caught that one.
Crawford's pass.
Over to Devin Fu. I didn't think he caught that ball. I thought he was juggling and dropped it, but they will say it's a catch and it'll force a timeout out of the pocket of LMC with 26 seconds remaining. So Devin Fu has came in, and for a guy who only had 4 catches on the year, he's already got 2, and some nice little
The ball is at the 19-yard line. Where it'll be second down. 5 yards to go when time resumes.
Ball spotted down to the 19-yard line as it's second down and 5 here. 26 seconds remaining. Still 2 timeouts in the pocket. Fowler's in the backfield alongside Crawford. Crawford, a three-step drop. Sends it over to his back, who cannot collect that ball. Straight up the dome piece, off the helmet. Through the hands of his running back. Fowler unable to collect, and the clock stops at 22 seconds.
Remaining in the game.
So Will Geer has knocked down 2 field goals on the year. He's 2 for 2 with a 37-yard long. So your target would be about this area. Technically within field goal range here for LMC. With his 3rd down. 5 to go. Pressure comes in late, hit as he delivers the ball, and it is sailed into the front of the end zone. Nobody was there in the area, and the pressure on the blitz brought by Matthew Jacklich makes it 4th down. With the way the extra points have been going today, LMC is not going to send their special teams unit out here. It would be equal to the career long of Will Geer, but instead the offense stays in the field. 17 seconds remaining, 4th down and 5. 27 to 14, LMC with the advantage over CCC. Trying to get some momentum going in the half, another blitz. This ball over the top through the hands, and Contra Costa College will hold. 12.5 seconds remaining. Fractional seconds do not matter in junior college football, so 12 seconds left. Let's see if Contra Costa will try to get one more playoff or if they'll elect to take the knee to go into the half. 13 points is the score from Los Medanos College, the advantage, I should say. 12 seconds remaining here in the half. Ortiz, as a flag comes in before the start of play. There's no delay of game. I believe it will be an illegal substitution.
Now, for illegal substitution, as a timeout was called prior. Timeout, Contra Costa.
So instead of the illegal substitution, Contra Costa will take the timeout. So that'll still allow them to be 1st down and 10 from the 19-yard line.
That's all coaches right there. Offensive coach, get your shit together.
Following the timeout, 12.5 seconds
12 seconds remain, 27 to 14. Contra Costa not going to take a knee. They'll try to get either a couple quick plays or an explosive one here. Sending the pressure on the end around the double pass. Throw over the top, couldn't quite come back for it. They gave the ball over to David Gross. David Gross had his man in Amari McCullough, but couldn't quite get enough air underneath that ball.
Pass by number 6.
Pardon me, it was Darian Prater who got that ball, not David Gross.
2nd down, 10 yards to go with 7
Gives
seconds.
you an opportunity to either run a quick out or go for one more deep pass. LMC, instead of playing safe, they're sending the pressure here. Trailing by 13. Old school rivalry between the Comets and the Mustangs. Pressure comes once again. Far side. Works that sideline, and they'll stop the play with 2 seconds remaining, so Comets still able to take potentially one more shot here. CJ Lindsay, the intended receiver. 3rd down and 10 on likely the last play of the half.
In the first half.
You know, there's 2 philosophies in this situation. You can either play it safe, get the ball down and play and get that clock to stop, but instead, LMC is sending pressure, and they're gambling. Some pressure on the last 2 plays. A man head up and a mug linebacker here. Screen pass to the middle of the field. Space here for Amari McCulloch. Crosses the field out to the 30-yard line. Trying to turn the corner out to the 40. Amari McCulloch out to the 45-yard line. He's brought down to the 42.
AG's pass to number 2, Amari McCulloch, complete.
39 yards on the pitch and catch. And that is a little bit of momentum for Contra Costa here to end the half. So LMC turns it over on downs. Contra Costa isn't able to get him for 6, but they set up a nice offensive possession. We've got a game here at Comets Field as it's 27-14 between the Mustangs and the Comets here at the half. Back on the other side of the break. On the other side of the half. Thanks for joining us here on this lovely Saturday afternoon.
Where there are delectable goodies for your enjoyment and nourishment.
They don't even ask for numbers no more. They ask for That's my point. I'm just like you.
If you wanna feel better, check the stand. Hit the gas when I'm on the grand. We do cause he too fast. Running time, no hourglass. What's the team when you built the land? Touchdown, make the whole city jump. 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 We gon' continue. I'm the same now with the crew. When the see us lose, I know what to do. Cause I'm really blessed, ain't up to you. Touchdown, mama, this for you. Just learning lessons we can never lose. Really do like what I had. In other words, they took a plan. Forget yourself, think of the past. Forget yourself, think of the past. No team, you ain't the man. If you wanna feel better, check the stance. Hit the gas when I'm on the grass. Can't quit dude, cause he too fast. Running time, run hourglass. Watch fatigue when you built the last. Touchdown, make the whole city jump. 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 Get it there. I'm in the street for the episode. My girls and I've been home. Can't throw it out like in my zone. If time is so best, it's my phone long. So I took that route just a couple long. I got my own steaming there. I just wanna bow with the way up here. Take a picture, talk a weird legendary. Rush at me, but I'm moving in the area. You can't touch me, ain't nowhere near me. Trying to get
oh, yourself, I got more energy than you.
So my team, I'm winning. In my lane, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm in my lane, and I'm gonna get it. Touchdown, make the whole city jump. 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 Touchdown, make the whole city jump.
Look at your birdie, boy.
Touchdown, make the whole
You got energy, boy. You better pick it up.
touchdown, make the whole city jump. Touchdown, make the whole city jump. Touchdown, make the whole city jump.
Let's get some touchdowns now. Touchdown make the whole team go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half of today's contest between the Medanos College Mustangs and your Contra Costa College Comets.
Let's go, man! I feel we can get
Beginning
there.
the second half.
LMC is set to return. Contra Costa College won the toss. They elected to receive, so they'll be sending it away here to start the second half of play. It's a 13-point game as it's 27-14, with the Comets trailing their rivals in district and the Mustangs of LMC. Up to this point today, 18 first downs for LMC to the 14 of CCC, and this has been one of the closer games that has been played. LMC has blown out most of their opponents up to this point, but
Number 13,
a historic rivalry matchup. Got a pretty close one at 13 points here, and if Contra Costa can go ahead and get the stop here on the opening drive, it will really do them some wonders as the offense started to find some grooves late. first half passing numbers. Santana Ortiz, 14 for 26, 242 yards, a touchdown and an interception. The lone touchdown on the ground went the way of Caleb Joseph, who had 8 rushes for 41 yards and that touchdown on the other side. Aiden Crawford, 15 for 24, 178, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Jordan Barbadillo, 13 attempts, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns for the starting running back of the Mustangs. Antonio Hines keeping this ball away. Ryan McKendry is not in the return game as he was ejected. So we're going to see a different return duo here. This one fielded by the upback at the 30-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 46 after a swarm of Comets defenders get to him. Jacob Wasso,
Number 28, Jacob
freshman
Wasso
Adam
on the
McClymans, gets the return of just about 17 yards. No, pardon me. Yes, it is 17. Can't doubt my math there. And a short field here for LMC after the
return.
kickoff.
Be placed at the 47-yard line. Where will be first down. Los Medanos
First down and 10. Los Medanos College on the other side of the timeout. Turned the ball over on downs. As they tried to push the ball, they were in what is assumed to be their field goal range within the 37-yard range of Will Gear, but just the way it's been happening on the kicking game, they elected not to go for it. Good job on the second effort, that second line of coverage able to bring Kevin Fowler down. And it was
gain of 4 on the
a gain
play.
of 4 on the play as the tackle was made by
From the
Marcellus
49-yard.
Harris. Harris with the tackle. Ball brought into the Comet side of the field. Motion the receiver across the formation. Play action fake. And it'll go off the hands of his intended receiver. That looked to be one of the reserve running backs, and Jacob Wasso. Wasso went to Minot State for 2 years out in the Dakotas. And he actually played defensive back over at Minot State. The Beavers of North Dakota. And it is 3rd down and 6. Heavy set on the right side. They'll stay on the ground, trying to work the edge. The cutback spins off a defender. And eventually Marcus Thomas is able to bring him down. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Number 8, Kevin Fowler on the carry.
And the punt team is nowhere in sight here. It looks like LMC is at 4-down territory.
Play by number 4, Marcus Thomas.
Last time it was a turnover and downs.
Remains on the field. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and 3. LMC going for it as they lead by 13. Staying on the ground, the cutback lane, spinning, fighting, and he's short. Kevin Fowler taken down to the 45-yard line. Not enough. Needed 3, got 1.5, and the Comets on consecutive drives get the stop. This is an offense that is 5th top 5 ranked in multiple categories. And the Comets have come out here on senior day, and they had made it tough. The Comets were starting to find some success offensively right before the half as well. They set up a 30-plus yard screen pass. And let's see what they have in store here for the second half. Looking towards the near-hand side, the bubble screen up with the off defender, and it's C.J. Lindsay who has been dominating that category.
Ortiz is back to number 7, C.J. Lindsay.
Gain of 11 and a first down.
For an 11-yard gain and another Comets first down.
Ortiz had a shaky start. Threw an interception to a Tampa 2 linebacker early on. Had a few missed shots, but since then, seems like he's gotten his feet settled underneath him, able to point those toes in the right direction and deliver to his intended receiver. To the 44-yard line, Ortiz out of the shotgun. Against man-to-man coverage, this tight set bunch on the right-hand side has been working. Play action fake, setting up the ball to a Darian Prater, but that ball was thrown too wide If they were able to get it to the outside shoulder of Prater instead of the inside shoulder, maybe some space to make it about 2nd and 5 or so after the 40, but instead a missed ball by Ortiz, and it is 2nd and 10.
From the 49-yard line.
There's been some separation between the Comets wide receivers and the defensive backs of LMC today. Now it's just getting the ball delivered. That's what you need. Too high shell. Off coverage. Likely going to be man-to-man here. Instead, it's a cover 2. Outside corner, one-handed grab, snares it in for C.J. Lindsey. C.J. Lindsey been having a heck of a job here on offense. He's well above 100 yards receiving. Ball down to the 28-yard line. It's hard to take a whole shot on the far sideline, but enough arm strength there for Santana Ortiz to split it between the linebacker and the safety. From the 29-yard line. Shotgun look. Quick screen pass to the near hand side. Amari McCullough got nowhere to go. Just looming into the flat was Tyshawn Glover. And that is a read that you need to make for Ortiz, because that should be a pick 6 in that situation. A screen pass to a wide receiver, and you have a flat defender right there. That is not where you want to go.
12 yards to go.
And when Contra Costa has struggled, this has been why. Falling behind the chains at 2nd down and 12. Play action fake. Go route out of the backfield, and instead it's a Darian Prater going in for 6. Number 6 in black and sky blue. Powder blue, I should say. And it's a touchdown for Contra Costa College here on their first possession of the half. And we've got an upset brewing here from Comets Field, as it is 27-20. Contra Costa College, their 2nd highest scoring up to this point of the season, and with the kicking in the way it is, they're going to elect to go for 2.
Let's go. Keep him line. Don't give him no rest.
All passes on that drive, not a single run. This time they'll go under center. The furthest back is Caleb Joseph. Turnaround handoff. Joseph trying to follow his lead blocker. Turns the feet. And he's short. They tried to go with the lead blocker, Frank Daniels III, in front of Joseph, but Joseph stopped at the half-yard line, and the score will remain 7. It is 27-20 at the 11:42 mark. And Contra Costa able to cut the lead to 1 possession here. Exactly what the doctor called for. A few missed throws there. Ortiz is going to run back, but overall the offense looking a lot better here, essentially since the end of the first quarter. It's not how you start the game, it's how you finish it. And as of right now, the momentum fully skyrocketing through the sky for the Comets.
Number 13, Isaac Gaines, and number 16, Jeremiah
Owens is coming in as one of those deep men for LMC after the injection of Ryan McKendry early in the game.
Keep playing hard.
Kicking it off once again, Antonio Hines has been getting these kicks about to the 25, 30-yard line, and the upbacks have been taking it. Johns forward. It's a good amount of leg under this one. This one down to the 21. Fielded by Owens. Owens between the numbers. Eventually the kickoff coverage able to get him down to the 44.
Number 16, Jeremiah Owens on the return.
23-yard return on the play, and Los Medanos College turning it over on downs. Last possession will come out on the field.
Hey, I smell it, Owen. I need it back.
LMC
I smell it, son.
had success on some explosive plays early on, but what they need to do right now is stay in front of the chains. It sounds familiar, and that's exactly why I've been asking for it all game long. Whenever the teams have fallen behind the chains, they really struggle. And this time, the shot down the sideline. Devondre Hickerson beat his man in man-to-man coverage. And that ball is brought in down to the 23-yard line. And the coverage on the play was Marcellus Harris.
Pass up to the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
It will be
Let's go.
first down.
32-yard reception on the shot down the sideline. They'll go back, staying balanced with the running Barbadillo. And Barbadillo inside the red zone now.
To number 7.
Gain of 6. I'm going to say it was actually a gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Such a dangerous team inside the red zone. When you factor in their kicking troubles this year, it is even more impressive the fact that they've converted on 88% of their red zone possessions and points.
5 to
They
go.
only kicked 2 field goals on the year. Contra Costa needing to stop to keep this as a one-possession game here. Go route down the sideline. High points it, and he's in. Held on was Lorenzo Mayfield, and a late flag at the end of it all as well.
Give a fuck about that.
Aiden Crawford's pass to number 5.
Crawford able to convert on the pass. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day, and the deep ball has been working on this last drive.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5.
And after the touchdown, Mayfield called for the unsportsmanlike conduct,
That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
and they'll send this one
Touchdown
off
is
with the
good.
kickoff.
That's number 5's
Ball is
first
spotted down to the 2-yard line as the score is currently a 13-point advantage. I don't think we're going to see much kicking in this one as the offense comes out to try the 2-point advantage, or 2-point attempt. Last time it was a simple handoff off the left side. Tight end stacked up on the right side. And LMC with 9 seconds left. Out of the shotgun here.
On the field for a 2-point
Jet
conversion.
motion. And it's a 3-step drop. Threads the needle. Great job hooking up to Devondre Hickerson, who was the one that set up that last play. And the 2-point conversion is successful. The score 35-20.
It's complete for the
Let's see if we got a good old shootout in our hands here at Comet Stadium.
With 10 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score is the Los Medanos College Mustangs 35. Your Contra Costa
35-20 the score here. 17 for 27, 229, 3 touchdowns and an interception is Aiden Crawford on the afternoon. Leading receiver for the Mustangs. That'll be Devondre Hickerson, who comes in and gets that 2-point conversion. For the second time today, the ball will be spotted down to the 20-yard line. Last time they kicked it in this situation, Will Gear sent that ball out of bounds. And the ball, I still don't know the exact understanding of the way they called it, but the ball was
As a
spotted down
result
to
of the
50.
penalty, Los Medanos College will kick off from the 20-yard
See if one of those deep men back for Contra Costa College will have an opportunity at it. Jaden Benguel
Jaden Bangle.
and a Darion
And number 6, Darian Prater back in for the
back
kick.
there. End over end kick. This one fielded by Benguel. Right between the hash marks. And the return will bring the ball up to the 49-yard line. And these have been very short fields for both teams.
Jaden Bangle on the return. 22
The average
yards.
field position since the opening quarter has been, gotta believe it's plus 40.
The ball is placed at
From the Comets' 49-yard line, only a 51-yard field.
First down.
That last drive that resulted in a touchdown was all pass plays. Let's see if they try to balance things out here. Joseph pointing out the blitz off the right-hand side. He's the running back in the backfield. Ortiz, pressure in his face, and that ball is swiped down. It looked like the defensive tackle, Dominic Amesqua, was able to get one of his big paws up there to swipe it down.
Ortiz's pass is incomplete.
Contra Costa has liked the targets against the outside corner tonight, or pardon me, this afternoon, Isaac Gaines. And it is second down and 10 to go. Showing some pressure with Mo. Look as the linebacker goes up the middle. 5-man pass protect. Time to throw and dropped. That ball was placed in a spot Antonio Hines had plenty of opportunity, and he just ran a straight route from his three-point stance. Wasn't able to get up, get balanced in time, and he drops a ball that would have set up Contra Costa. 1st and 10 from the 30, so instead still 3rd and long. That play has been working against the coverage of LMC today.
We got plenty of time, guys. Make something happen.
You got to feel like it is 4-down territory. Trailing by 15 here. Play action fake, a screen pass. This one is over to McCullough. McCullough couldn't quite break through the arms of Isaiah Reed. He still is able to pick up a nice chunk. And they'll say his knee touchdown after a gain of 7. So 4th down and 3. Offense is going to go for it.
3 yards to go.
Screen passes have been working.
The Contra Costa offense is remaining.
And in this situation, what we've seen from LMC up to this point has been blitzes in these tough situations. Rotating around, sending single high. Probably going to be a blitz off the left side with man under. Oh, and a false start on the right side. Antonio Hines couldn't hold his water. That'll move him back, and the punt team will be forced to come out.
5 yards.
Love to get an answer there on offense, but the false start there on 4th and 3 will result with the punt unit coming out. And ironic enough, the man that jumped off sides will go back to punt the ball away now. It's almost like he has to pay for his sins there.
The Contra Costa punting team is on the field.
The deep men back there. A new change. I believe that is number 6, Tristan Barina.
Number 6, Tristan Barina. Back to receive the
Hines,
punt.
who's taken over the punting duties since the game against Chabot. The lone win of the season so far for Contra Costa. It is a pass play. Antonio Hines able to throw it to Frank Daniels III, who's still on his feet. Out to the 20-yard line. One man to beat, pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Fake punt on 4th down and 8. And there's a flag at that near sideline at the 18-yard line. If this is a hold at the 18, this will still be a 1st down for Contra Costa.
There is a flag on the field.
The result of the play is a 1st down. Afterwards, sideline warning has been issued to Contra Costa sideline.
And this will be a 1st down. Sideline warning. You get 2 of those. The first one is free and off the pass. The first pass attempt of the season for Antonio Hines. And it comes up with a huge play, setting up Contra Costa College. 1st down, 10 to go from the 11. You can still pick up a 1st down to the 1. 38-yard pass on the play. It was a drop-off pass to Frank Daniels III, and he used his legs to get a whole bunch of yards after the fact.
Timeout. Contra Costa.
Timeout on Contra Costa here. So wasn't able to quite get everything cleaned up. 2 timeouts will remain here as the early timeout burden at the 8:38 mark. And the score 35-20, LMC leading. First down and 10 after the timeout taken. Joseph is in the backfield with Ortiz. They back him up just a bit. So deep pistol here for Ortiz. Play action fake. Ortiz has to roll out to his right-hand side. Delivers over to McCullough. McCullough spins around. Had that ball winging out. You got to feel a little bit of pressure there as Contra Costa fumbled a few times today, but able to get a completion of a 6-yard gain. This sets up second down and 3 now. Pardon me, second down and 4 after the to the 5.
Hold that ball to your body.
We've got coaching here up in the booth, on the sideline, and in the stands. The fans have been very vocal, and hey, at least you know they care. Pistol look now. Haven't really gone to a run game in quite a while. Now it's a fullback dive. Frank Daniels only able to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on the carry on the fullback dive. This will bring up, they actually say he lost half a yard on the play, the knee touchdown, so it makes it third down and 5.5. The running game has not really been there since the first half after the first rushing touchdown for Caleb Joseph. Now it's a shotgun look with 2 running backs. This ball batted up in the air, trying to climb the ladder to grab it. Wasn't able to get enough of his height under it. I believe that was Prater as the intended receiver.
Number 6, Darian Prater, is incomplete.
It brings down fourth down and 5. Comets turn the ball over on downs 2 times in this spot in the first half. What you got drawn up here? You can still pick up the first down to the 1-yard line, but obviously 6 sounds a lot better here. Man-to-man coverage potentially. The blitz, pump fakes, rolls out right. Ortiz throwing it, and it's off the hands of Hines. He would have had enough for the first down if he brought it in, but a couple drop balls off the hands of Antonio Hines on this drive will result in a turnover on downs.
Ortiz's pass to number 1, Antonio Hines, is incomplete.
Hines has had an up-and-down game. He did set the play up on the fake punt.
Turnover on down.
Hey, number 1 will run and get that on accident.
From the 11-yard line.
Unfortunately, for Contra Costa, the
It will be
game
first down,
will stay
10 yards
at
to go.
15.
Los Medanos College.
Pistol look this time. Turn around and the give over to the back. Surfing through defenders. And the carry this time goes to Jordan Barbadillo. Looked like Billy Robinson Jr. was right there in the pack
Gain of 4 to the 10-yard line.
to take him down.
Second down, 6 to go.
2nd and 6 now. 3-step drop. Across the middle of the field, and this one low and dropped. Lorenzo Mayfield wasn't able to get his hands underneath that ball. Slightly off the mark for Aiden Crawford. It's third down just like that.
6 yards to go.
Substitutions onto the field as they bring in Tyshawn Barina. Contra Costa looking like they're going to play some man-to-man here on 3rd down and 6. Man-to-man coverage, far sideline, got his arm out there, but Lorenzo Mayfield was not able to get that ball in. Punt team having to come out, and it is 4th down. Comets hold them after turning it over on downs. 4th and 6. Look out for the fake punt play of your own.
The Los Medanos punt team is on the field.
OMC's punt team will come out there.
Back deep to receive the
It was a
punt.
33-yard punt last time around. Tyshawn Glover sent out for the 2nd time. CJ Lindsay. Heels are down right at midfield 50. Contra Costa only sending one man on the rush just to put a little bit of pressure. And the high end-over-end kick will be fair caught. And Contra Costa with some great starting field positioning out to the 43-yard line.
But there is a flag on the field.
Flag on the field.
Come on, Coach, you killing me, Coach.
And that flag is out to the 48-yard line.
Killing me, Coach.
Fans, the 3C2A promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, discriminatory comments, or other intimidating language or actions relative to sexual orientation, gender identification, race, age, religion, national origin, disability status, or other characteristics directed toward any persons within the venue is not tolerated and will be grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the contest.
That's personnel, man. It's college level, man. Come on, man. That's why. Come on, you coaches gotta wake up out there. This shit crazy, bro.
Give me the paycheck. I bet you I'll count it.
Come on, bro, like twice though. Nigga, this ain't nice food.
The return team had illegal substitution, 12 men on the field. That penalty's been declined. First down.
Illegal substitution on Contra Costa on the return to fair catch. Down to the 43. Contra Costa College forcing a few punts today. This Mustangs unit off a prolific offense that has only punted 16 times coming to this one. They punted, I believe, 2 times now. So 12% of their punts have occurred today on the season. Sending the pressure off the left side. The handoff on the late draw. Diving down, just got his ankles picked up from underneath him. Spotted down to the 34-yard line. It's Caleb Joseph.
Gain of 8 yards on the play.
Joseph gets a gain of 8, and he's at 49 yards rushing with the touchdown. And this is where you want to be. You want to get back to your balanced attack so those play-action fakes can really mean something. You have an opportunity to potentially take a shot here, however. Second and short. Single high safety. Motion Gross across the formation, and they will throw it up. The shot, trying to come back to the play, and he was stumbling. And C.J. Lindsay can't pick up the call. They were targeting Isaac Gaines in the play. Frank Daniels III will come in at running back now. Getting a breather is Caleb Joseph.
But you'll call a motherfucking crackback.
That's where you want to take that situation, however. Third down and short. High probability of picking up the first down on a third down rush. And they will work out of the pistol here. Give the ball over to the back. Bounces off a defensive lineman, still on his feet. And Frank Daniels with a hard-fought 3 yards to move the chains.
Handoff to number 25, Frank Daniels.
Running up the gut. It'll be a first down and 10 from the 31-yard line.
First down, Contra Costa.
Ball spotted down to the 31-yard line. Contra Costa has had a successful day on offense. Before this drive, they were all the way up to 348 yards. But the problem has been getting it into the end zone once they're inside of the 15-yard line. Ortiz double clutches, lifts it over the top, sprinting in for 6. David Groves comes back, hits the pirouette, and Contra Costa makes it 26-35. The most points scored in the game this year for Contra Costa, and it comes at a rivalry matchup in the final game of the year. A 9-point game Contra Costa trying to cut it down to 7 here, going for 2. You need this one here. Caleb Joseph in the backfield, counting out the defensive assignment. He's going to shift over to the left hip of Ortiz. Ortiz steps up, collects that ball. The out route, snared in. This time it's Hines on the quick out route from his tight end position. And it's back to a 7-point game as it's 35-28. Comets able to answer after the 3 and out.
With 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score is Medanos College 35. Contra Costa 28.
We need it! Let's get it back!
The previous high point for Contra Costa College in terms of points came against Hartnell, where they were able to put up 24 points. 28, the highest number up to this point for CCC in the offense. Doing a really good job today against a team that has not allowed very many passing yards, only averaging 187.9 yards allowed per game. That's top 10 in the 3C2A.
Backseat to receive the
Tees,
kick. Number 13, Isaac James.
despite being off the mark a few times, when it has mattered, he has put it on the money. Hines, after the 2-point conversion, puts his toe into that ball, and this one will bounce to the sideline and ricochet out of bounds. Ball will be spotted down to the 35-yard line.
The kickoff is kicked out of bounds, resulting in a penalty.
And honestly, not the worst situation. Contra Costa has been putting it into play, and the returners have been bringing it out past the 45-yard line.
By the kicking team. Medanos has chosen to back them up 5 yards.
They're going to have to re-kick this one. Great chess move there from the head coach of Medanos College, Chris Shipe, as well as his special teams coordinator, Aaron Alatorre.
5 yards to the 30-yard line as a result of the penalty to a re-kick.
So they're going to have to re-kick this one and put it into play. These are little chess moves that mean a lot here.
Kicking for Contra Costa, number 1, Antonio
Hines. You got to put a low squid kick here. Just try to keep this one not returnable. One of the upbacks picks it up, fumbles the ball, stays on his feet. And the upback in Jane Geary will bring that ball up to the 44-yard line, and that is where LMC's offense, who has had one successful drive here in the half, will be sent out.
Number 27, Jaden Rieger, picks up the loose ball.
Hey, let's go, Art! Turn your savage up!
Where it will be 1st and 10, with Medanos College.
Turn your savage up, Art! Time to turn it up!
So for a great offense, they have struggled here in spurts in the second half. They will try to go on the ground this time with the back and Kevin Fowler. Fowler, who was stopped to turn it over on downs, had a similar spot in the field, will be taken down after only a game of 3. Art Stern, the sophomore out of James Logan, one of the sophomores here on sophomore day, keeps it to 2nd and 7, 4:23 counting down in the 3rd. Hurrying up to the line, trying to go on 2. Fakes the draw, play action fake, and the ball thrown out to the 20-yard line. A foot race, trying to turn the corner, and he's tripped up to the 4-yard line. Lorenzo Mayfield has been putting on a track meet today. The coverage has been tight, but he has had the advantage ever so slightly.
That's why you gotta put safety back there!
And I can see why he is in the top 5 of yards per game, as well as touchdowns this year. Medanos College, inside of 4 minutes to play, they have been unstoppable when they have gotten to the red zone. 2-back pistol, hand off, left side, nobody in front of him. Kevin Fowler able to get the touchdown. And Los Medanos College able to answer after the touchdown of Contra Costa College, and likely going to be a 2-point conversion on the other side as well.
That's the same fucking
First
play.
touchdown of the game for Kevin Fowler, and that's his 5th on the season as well.
Shit is wide open. He ain't got no safety.
41-28. A battle between an 8-1 and a 1-8. Jet motion, they'll give it off on the jet sweep for the first time today. Working laterally, has a lead blocker in front of him. And the ball given over to Lorenzo Mayfield as he sets up the touchdown and gets 2 points here on the 2-point conversion on the fly sweep.
Count your men. Count your men.
Good Lord, Jesus.
2 touchdowns on 6 plays there for Los Medanos College. Consistency has been the name of the game for both sides. We've seen some explosive plays, and now it's dotting your I's and crossing your T's. That's what's going to matter. Will Gear out there, send it away. He'll kick it into the arms of Jaden Bengal. Turns around, spins back to the 20-yard line. And a short return on the play. Caught that ball at the 10, made his way back out to the 18. And this is the worst starting field position of the day for the Comets.
By number 8,
3:43 remaining here in the third quarter. That's where Contra Costa, after scoring the last touchdown and 2-point conversion, will come out. Ball was moved up a little bit extra out to the 20-yard line there, so a 10-yard return. Caleb Joseph checking back into the backfield. But this has been a game that has been 39 attempts up to this point for Ortiz. A quick pass to the near sideline. Trying to break through the tackler was McCullough. McCullough just really fighting hard to get back to the line of scrimmage, and they'll credit him with 1.5 yards. It seems like Ortiz has been predetermining those bubble screens. That is pretty dangerous. You cannot predetermine it. You have to make your read where the flat defender can't jump in. It's been fortunate for him that the flat defender has been sitting there about 3 yards off rather than attacking the ball. You can only get away with that a few times before it starts biting you in the rear end. Too high over the top. David Gross went way up to try to make a catch on that ball, but instead it's 3rd down and 8.
Incomplete.
Had the right idea, just couldn't put it on the spot.
Brings up a 3rd down. 8 yards to go.
Third down and 2. Or pardon me, 3rd down and 8. Ortiz, time to throw, taking the shot down the sideline. Oh, nearly got that ball was C.J. Lindsey.
Where's the flag at?
C.J. dropped that ball. Oh, he had right in the bread basket there.
Hey, bro, you can throw the
It's a
flag.
3 and out. So an answer on one side, and an incomplete pass on the other. On 3rd down, and the punt team has to come out. The deep man for LMC, Tristan Barina. He has his heels at the 45-yard line. They're not expecting a very deep punt at all. stoppage in play here.
Delay of game on the offense.
The delay of game is going to send Contra Costa back even further. Back to the 17-yard line now. The heels of the punter at the 2. High snap, able to go up to get it. And this one will be a short end-over-end kick fielded down to the 39-yard line. This is the shortest field of the day for the Mustangs.
Fielded at the 38-yard line. Well, it will be
fight so hard to make it a close game, a one-possession game. And all it takes is a couple plays to turn it around. Titan on the right-hand side, out of the pistol. Staying on the ground, trying to burn some clock right now. Space for number 7. And he comes up with a huge rush to start the drive. Jordan Barbadillo. All the way down to the 6-yard line.
Barbadillo runs the ball down to the 6-yard line. Where it will be first and goal. Medanos.
33-yard rush on the play. Barbadillo is going to stay into the backfield here. The rushing game has worked as of late with the heavy personnel. It looks like they might give it back over to Barbadillo. They do so. Left side rush. Barbadillo had a lane, and he is all the way free in for the touchdown. I believe that is 8 plays for Los Medanos College for 3 touchdowns now. The score 49-28. Contra Costa had fought so hard here in the second half to cut it down to 7. But we are seeing the explosive plays of this top-ranked Mustangs offense on display. It seemed like there was a moment where they just flipped a switch and realized who they were once again. Trying a field goal, an extra point attempt here. Low gear, 1 for 3 on the afternoon. And he'll shank this one. 1 for 4. I'm going to call this one a blocked extra point. So the score will stay 49-28. 21-point game. It's 49-28 in the third with 2 minutes remaining.
Back deep to receive the kick for Contra Costa, number 80, James Van Gel, and number 7, C.J. Lindsay.
This kick will be fielded down by C.J. Lindsay out to the 12-yard line. Lindsay bouncing off of tacklers. His forward progress will bring him down to the 25-yard line. Late flag on the play here.
Number 7,
One of
C.J. Lindsay.
the Mustang defenders lost his helmet on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, face mask on the runner, number 17. As he
And they will call a rare face mask on the rusher.
15-yard first down.
David Gross on the return. After 5 different tacklers were on him, the 15-yard penalty. Pardon me, it was C.J. Lindsay 7, not 17. The official got that one wrong. And that ball will come all the way back to the 12-yard line.
It's the last word.
3 and on the last possession. You need a score here as you're trailing 3 scores, 21 points. 157 remaining here in the third. One high shell, possibly setting some pressure. Lug look linebacker. 5-man pass protect. And that one nearly intercepted. Missed the timing route as they were targeting.
Ortiz's pass to number 2, Amari McCullough, is incomplete. Second down, 10 yards.
Second down and 10 after the shot here on first down. Second down and 10. They'll go with the bubble screen, left wide open into the flat. Brought down close to the 20-yard line. Nice gain of 8 to make it third and manageable here. It looked to be a Darian Prater, the receiver on the play.
Ortiz's pass is complete to number 6, Darian Prater.
Clock will continue to run here. 126 counting down in the third.
It'll be third down, 3 yards to go.
Six seconds left to get the snap off. Able to do so. Pressure comes. Ortiz able to roll out of it. And wasn't quite able to get his legs underneath him on the play. Incomplete. Let's see what you go for here. Do you send in the punt team or do you go for it deep in your own territory, trailing by 3? The punt team will come out. Trailing by 3 scores, I should say, not by 3.
2 yards to go.
103 remaining.
Sending on their punt team.
Third quarter action here. Comet Stadium. LNC, CCC.
Number 6, Tristan Marina.
Tristan Marina back. Heels at the 43-yard line. Finds the all-position player. Low snap, handled well. This one shanked off the leg of Hines, but I believe it will be a offsides called against the defense. If this is an offsides, it will give the possession another life here for Contra Costa. Punt goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line, but let's see what this flag is on. I believe one of the right side rushers went offsides. And that is it.
Number 50.
Thank you, Lord.
They will call it against Jamal Burks. And it would be a first down for the Comets here. Now, can you bring that momentum from the first down from the mistake of LMC? It'll turn into a first down and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Where it is in first down, Contra Costa.
You've got to go back to targeting your best receivers. Got to go back to the Jimmies and Joes rather than the X's and Go's.
Substitution on the offense, 12 men in the huddle. 5 yards, still first down.
5-yard penalty will send Contra Costa behind the chains. I don't have the exact number off the top of my head, but I believe they've only been able to convert one possession or one drive for a first down after starting in plus 10-yard territory.
21 yards, where it will remain first down, 15 yards.
Buck the trend here from the 21-yard line. Under center, mud linebacker right in the middle. Give is over to the back, and it's Caleb Joseph with no space to work with. A loss of 5 on the play, a loss of 6 there.
And off to number 20.
That was the safety in Sean Cervente. Able to get the tackle. And Cervente was looking to get above 100 tackles on the day, but he's been pretty quiet throughout the first 3 quarters. Only had about 3 tackles up to this point. With that, it's 49-28 after the first 45 minutes of play. Contra Costa College trying to get out of a tough situation on the other side to open up the 4th quarter as they will face a 2nd and 21. Back on the other side of the break.
All over now.
Thank you, fans, for patronizing the concession stand. We have completely run out of supplies, and the concession stand will be closing now.
Clock operator, please sit. Thank you.
Ortiz being hit, and Antonio Hines had quite a few drops today. He's late to get up, but it's not because he's injured. It's just because he cannot believe it.
Ortiz's pass to number 1, Antonio Hines, is incomplete.
Antonio Hines having an up and down day today. Had plenty of opportunities, but was not able to convert.
Yards to go.
Clock will stop. 14:54 in this closing quarter. You just don't have that many plays for 3rd down and 21 here. I believe you're probably going to set up a screen pass of sorts. Wide receiver screens have been effective today. Instead, a deep pattern. Oh, right at the sticks! I don't know how you let that play up, but if you're Contra Costa College, you'll take it. It makes it 4th down and 2 as that ball went over to Mari McCullough. They shortchanged him with that. The forward momentum and the forward progress should have brought that ball forward for a 1st down. But instead, it's 4th and 2. Clock will continue to run here. The fans are jeering. They do not want this call. And okay, so they will give him the 1st down. The chain official right over there. He caught the flack from the fans and decided to change things up. You know, it's not always about the first call. It's about making the call correct. So good job there from the official. 13:53 remaining. Off his back foot, Ortiz into the back of the defender and nearly picked off. Trying to hit that seam shot once again. They've targeted about 6 times today. Intended receiver was Antonio Hines. And it's 2nd and 10.
Hit the defender prior to contact. No foul for DPI.
McCullough will get a breather here. Ortiz coming into the huddle. Down high snap. Swinging it out to the near hand side. That's Andy Velasquez. A gain of 7. Making a 3rd down and manageable here on a gain of 8.
At the 34-yard line. Result of the play, 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
3rd down and 2. Get something going here. It's definitely going to be 4-down territory as you trail by 21 points here with 13 minutes to go. 4 men front, possibly setting up blitz off that edge. No high safety here.
50 jumped all day.
Low snap, has to hand that ball up, somehow able to get over to Caleb Joseph, who has some space out to the 35-yard line. Defenders bring him down to the 22. That is a magic trick for Ortiz to be able to get it over to Joseph.
Joseph runs the ball down to the 18-yard line, where it is first down. Contra Costa.
38-yard rush officially on the play. And I just don't know how Ortiz was able to pick that ball up and give it over to Joseph. I thought that was going to be a dead play in the backfield. Instead, Caleb Joseph somehow finds a way to receive that ball, and Contra Costa hurrying up to the line now. And likely going to be a snap infraction.
Ball start on the offense. Everybody but the center.
So when it's everybody but the center, it's typically a snap infraction, and that will bring Contra Costa back. Frank Daniels the third, line up sidecar left off Santana Ortiz. Stepping up to receive the snap. Hold on the right-hand side, and they will call it here. Incomplete pass as the result of the play.
Ortiz's
fighting for his case is the right tackle, Romelio Redmond.
On the offense, number
The Comets
71.
keep marching back the wrong direction here.
Remains first down.
You save the down, but now it's first down and 25. Clock is no friend of yours either.
The penalty moves the ball back to the 38-yard line, where it will be
Comets offense is being able to get some deep shots down the field past the LMC defenders today. You're going to need another deep shot here to try to get 25 yards here. Off his back foot, throw it right between two defenders. Closest man into the vicinity of it was a Darion Prater. And I believe that was Alex McEwen just holding him up there.
Ortiz's pass.
Third down and long, third down in an eternity. Caleb Joseph comes back in, just a warrior out there in the number 20. Pardon me, it is second down, not third down. That deep pass was taken on first down. Off his back foot, throws the deep ball. Reaching forward, and they'll call defensive pass interference on the play. They're going to call Alex McEwen for the 15-yard penalty. Darion Prater was the intended receiver on the play. And in that situation, you have all the rights to make contact if you were playing the ball, but the defensive back was not able to whip his head back in time. And the 15-yard penalty will buy Contra Costa out of a really tough situation. Now give him an opportunity to set up first down and 10 once more. Up to the 22-yard line, knocking on the red zone. Contra Costa has had some issues getting into the red zone and not being able to score, but there is no room for error anymore. Handoff on the draw play. And he stopped right at the line of scrimmage as Caleb Joseph. Right there in the middle of the pack was Joe Cooper. Cooper, the 6'6", 230 freshman out of Elite High School in Vallejo. Former two-sport athlete, getting double-digit tackles on the year with that one. Lost one on the play as well.
Handoff to number 20. Caleb Joseph. Loss of one. Second down, 10 yards to go.
11 minutes counting down. The receiver on the far-hand side is McCullough. Instead, they'll go near side into triple coverage and just not having enough time in that pocket. Ortiz just letting that ball go a little too early, making it 3rd and 11.
Santana's pass is incomplete. Intended for number 6, Adarian Prater.
They're gonna make me drink. I don't even smoke. I mean, something like this.
Ball is on the 23-yard line, where it is 3rd down.
So obviously still 4-down territory in this situation. You've been taking deep shots all game long. You go intermediate here, trying to get it all. And it goes to the tight end who has that ball broken up. This time it's not a drop ball, it's just a better job on defense. The coverage assignment was made by the linebacker in Gabe Gonzalez-Kidd. And it brings up 4th down and 11.
Ortiz pass to number 1. Antonio Hines is incomplete. Bringing up 4th down, 11 yards to go.
Fourth and 11. I feel like you have to execute on every single opportunity you have left here, trailing by 21. Ortiz, low snap, pressure comes up the right-hand side, throwing the shot down the sideline. Couldn't quite come back on the play to get the ball. They targeted C.J. Lindsey as he had coverage with Tyshawn Glover on the play. C.J. Lindsey is hurt at the end of the play as well. Insult to injury with the timeout. We'll take the timeout as well.
To number 7, C.J. Lindsey. There's an injured player on the field. After the incomplete pass, it's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Los Medanos.
Hey, 75,
It
hold
looked like
all
it was
day.
just a cramp.
You right there, Rob.
C.J. Lindsey gets up the field, but unfortunately
You
for
right there,
the
Rob.
Comets, it's a
Gain
turnover
of
on
5
downs.
yards on the play. 2nd down, 5.
It's 2nd down and 5 after
Arthur,
the
get his
rush.
big ass off.
And you got to expect that. You got to be in 4-minute offense, leading by 21 here for LMC.
Stop going to the right.
Not the best showing for the Mustangs today. They have had explosive plays and bits, but actually, let me take the other perspective. Really good job just coming up and playing some tough football today for Contra Costa College. This is a top-ranked team at the American level. And the ball on the left side, down the sideline, trying to break free. Tackled down. He was hawked. Kevin Fowler, that
And
is.
off to number 8, Kevin Fowler.
And he was eventually taken down by Marcus Thomas.
Breaks free on the play.
Clock will
To the
continue to run
21
inside
yard
of 10 minutes here after the 22.
Tackled by
Marcus Thomas, a former
Number
track
4,
athlete back at McClymonds
Marcus
High
Thomas.
School. And you can see that speed on display, able to recover and force the tackle. And
The
it
ball
looks
is
like
being
the running
placed
back
at
in
the
Kevin Fowler
29
actually
yard
stepped out of bounds at the 29-yard
where
line.
it will be first and 10. Los Medanos.
Medanos College using plenty of clock here. Gets the play call in with under 10 seconds, and they'll line up in a two-back pistol. Jacob Wasso, the fullback in the formation. Nope, he actually moves over to the left side of the offensive line as a tight end. Handoff over to Barbadillo, and Barbadillo rode down by two different Comets defenders, but gets a gain of 17 before then. First down and 10. Inside 9 minutes. Want to use some clock, but when you're getting explosive runs like that, hey, you just keep working with it. Roll out right, throw into the flat. And that is a touchdown for Jacob Wasso. Second receiving touchdown for Wasso on the year. And it comes on a rollout off a naked bootleg. Found the man leaking into the flat. Los Medanos all the way up to 55 points now. 55 to 28, 8:32 remaining.
The Los Medanos offense remains on the field for the 2-point conversion. Number 7, Jordan Barbadillo.
Jordan Barbadillo into the end zone for the two-point conversion.
It is
And it is
successful.
57 to 28.
With 8:32 remaining in the ball game. The score is the Los Medanos College Mustangs 57. Your Contra Costa College Comets 28.
Oh, we got 8 more minutes.
Really mean like 30 the way they be calling
Yeah,
penalties.
right.
Like the last minute of an NBA basketball game. Game on the first half of the second half. That third quarter was a half last year.
Back deep to receive the kick for Contra Costa. Number 17, David Gross.
David Gross and
Number 7, C.J. Lindsey.
C.J. Lindsey. Good to see him after being shaken up on the last play. I believe that is actually number 4, Marcus Thomas, not C.J. Lindsey.
Replacing
Change up that
C.J.
kicker
Lindsey is
now.
number 4,
Tyshawn
Marcus Thomas.
Glover will be the man to kick it off here. His first kickoff of the year by my stats. Return from the 30 out to the 38-yard line. And that is one of the upbacks, and Raymond Brown able to get the 8-yard return.
Raymond Brown, the up back, receives the kickoff, moves it forward. The ball is placed on the
Tackle made at the end of the
38-yard
play
line,
by the
where it will
safety,
be
Bradley
first and
Cooper,
10, Contra Costa.
sophomore out of North Valley and Reno. And implications bowl-wise for this game, I believe the way it currently stands, the American Championship game should be played between Feather River and Dianza, so LMC will likely be out of the situation already. But they are still fighting to have a successful year of likely what's going to be a 9-1 finish and hosting a Hyatt bowl game in the American.
Ortiz's pass is incomplete.
Am I seeing something wrong on the camera? Did he have the whole right side? Still make the throw? Well, I wasn't going to get out.
Ortiz, the shovel pass there, had Jordan Bengal right in front of him. And that's a better way to put it, an attempted shovel pass. Starts the clock here at 8:13.
Bringing
10.
Third down. 10 yards to go.
Leandros Williams was in the first snap, and now Frank Daniels III is back. Low snap picked up well. Ortiz able to throw it to the back shoulder, and that ball is caught by Darian Prater.
Ortiz's pass is complete.
Prater able to convert. Third down and long. The ball is placed at the 41-yard line. Pardon me, it's the 44-yard line. You got to remember, folks, time doesn't matter on tape. You're still looking to put your best foot forward and see if you can get some film to get to the next level of play, and that's what these guys are doing right now. Wide receiver screen, throw it over to Giandre Prim. As Ortiz is able to complete the pass for a gain of 5.
To number 81.
They're going to keep marching this one forward. They're going to go for a gain of 6.
Giandre Prim. For a gain of 6 on the play. Second down, 4 yards to go.
Second down and 4. Now you're finally in front of the chains. Going with the shot down the sideline. One hand, couldn't bring it in. DeAndre Prim had an opportunity to try to bring that one in, but he used his right arm to try to fight off the defender. As they say, if it hits your hands, you got to bring it in. Hand coverage with the safety over the top. Beat his man with the speed, but just not able to corral it in. This ball, bad snap, off his back foot. Swatted up in the air and incomplete. Amari McCullough was right there, but the timing of that throw got thrown off just because of that snap.
Ortiz's pass.
Hey, that's on the hiker.
Amari McCullough.
4th down, 4th and 5.
It is 4th down and 5 yards to go from the 39-yard line.
All you need is the first down. You ain't got to go deep.
All you got to do is get the first down.
Take it easy for yourself.
Screen pass across the back. The defensive backs are playing 10 yards off the ball. You just need to throw a screen pass to the right side or a hitch route, and Amari McCullough can't get past the bug. Ortiz has put the ball on the money many times today, and that's a drop ball by Contra Costa that haunts them. Drops galore.
Los Medanos College will have the ball. First and 10 from the 39-yard line.
LMC after the turnover and downs. Gotta expect them to stay on the ground the entire way. And a home run ball there for LMC on the first play of the drive. Back-to-back touchdowns for Jacob Wasso.
The handoff to number 28, Jacob Wasso.
The Division II bounce back the highlight run with 6:23 remaining.
Touchdown.
Y'all just stand around. Hey, we should play flag football.
61 yards on the rush.
Play.
63-28. LMC's offense finding their groove after struggling.
LMC's offense stays on the field to the 2-point conversion.
Ryan Knoll is the running back in the backfield. And it doesn't matter, you put back there today. Same play all the time, and Knoll is in for two. Knoll, the former 2-star linebacker, had an offer from University of Laverne. And the sophomore out of Bend and able to get 2 points there to make it 65-28.
The score is Los Medanos College 65. Contra Costa College 28.
Hey, it's a thing of fighting, bro, and laying down, bro. Y'all really be laying down, bro. Y'all don't put up no fight, bro. I hope y'all really learn something this season. Real talk. Not to come back to this motherfucker. This shit is crazy.
Back deep to receive the kick. Number 17, David Gross. And number 4, Marcus Thomas.
This shit like some flag football.
Sean Glover has seemed to take the kicking duties over. Put his leg into this one all the way out to the 21-yard line. Handoff in the reverse here. Sends it around the right side end. And stepping out of bounds as a late foul comes. Lindsey Charles Jr. got the ball off the shovel. Let's see what this is on. Marcus Thomas was the original man getting the ball.
On the return to number 28. 10 yards
And a hold called against Contra Costa on that return. Will march it backwards.
Number 7, CJ Lincoln on the return.
Hey, I'll be ready though.
Ball brings it back inside of the 25-yard line down to the
24-yard line where Contra Costa will begin. First and 10.
Oh man, they definitely, hey, if they make it those times, if Lord make it like you do it when he make it, I'm gonna be in a skybox still talking the same shit.
Ortiz steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw at the last possible second, and it's intercepted to the 43. No, it's dropped. A dropped interception.
Ortiz's pass to number 16, Andy Velasquez. Incomplete.
Seems like there's an injured player. No. Instead, he's just still sulking after dropping that interception. It's Kenneth Pytre trying to get his first INT of the year. Substitution as he has to come out the game after being shaken up after that drop, and I think he's mentally shaken up more so than physically. I believe Caleb Joseph is back into the backfield now for Contra Costa. Ortiz over the top, drops it over 2 different defenders. Andy Velasquez, third catch of the day, and they've been big ones all night long. About a 21-yard reception on the play.
Out to the
46-yard line.
Where it is Contra Costa first down.
Great placement there by Santana Ortiz. Able to sneak it right over those 2 zone defenders. In rhythm, this time batted up in the tip drill interception. Isaac Gaines gets his interception, and he's going to go in for 6. Chase down sideline, and he makes it there. Batted up and sent away. 55 plus for the LMC touchdown.
On for the point after attempt is number 1, Tyshawn Glover.
And now they will send out Tyshawn Glover to attempt the PAT. This will be his first attempt of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Snap is off, the hold is down, the kick is up, and he's able to split the uprights in the second. Converted PAT attempt comes on the 72nd point. 72-28, 4:33 remaining.
With 4:33 remaining in the game, the score is Los Medanos College 72, Contra Costa College 28. Back deep to return the kickoff for Contra Costa. Number 2, Amari McCullough.
Amari McCullough and
Marcus Thomas.
Marcus Thomas, 2 deep men changing things up. And it is Tyshawn Glover who has fully taken over duties as the kicker.
Kicking off for Los Medanos.
Sport athlete out of high school. Played baseball, track and field, and football, and he's playing 2 positions here in football now. Quick kick, fielded to the 21-yard line. Shoulder shake. Sets his feet to the 38 and able to fall forward down to the 40.
The kick
30-yard return.
by number 4, Marcus Thomas.
Marcus Thomas. Nice return on the play.
Return to the 41-yard line where it will be first down, Contra Costa.
Two back set here. Maybe they're going max protect right now. And instead, it's a sweep to the right-hand side. Has a lead blocker as Joseph. LMC jumping up and down after the play, but it's an 8-yard rush on the play. Ball brought down to the 49-yard line.
Joseph runs the ball forward for 9 yards. Tackled by number 34, Kenneth Petrie.
3:12 counting down.
3 minutes, 10 seconds remain in the ballgame.
Caleb Joseph trying to get upwards to that 100-yard mark again. And they hand the ball over to a fullback lineup this time. Top of the numbers, dragged down by the top of his jersey is Frank Daniels, who was able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage, about a 12-yard gain on 2nd and 2.
Rushes up to the 37-yard line.
Caleb Joseph about 11 yards away from
Contra Costa, first down.
He's had a handful of those this year. One more play before the 2-minute timeout here for Contra Costa. And they are going to play this one all the way through. No quit in the comments. Hand off goes over to Joseph, cuts off to the right side. Makes a nice move to the 25, down all the way down to the 22-yard line. A 14-yard rush on the play, and that should bring Joseph over 100 yards rushing on the afternoon. Joseph's been one of the key steady players for Contra Costa this year, and it's nice to see him able to come out and get another 100-yarder there. 2-minute timeout. Let's take the timeout alongside with them. (72-28), 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. It was a competitive game in the third, but LMC's prolific offense has run away with it late in the game. This give goes over to Frank Daniels.
Frank Daniels, at third.
2 on the carry.
Gain of 3 yards on the play.
Couple yards on the play, and the clock will continue to run. Contra Costa trying to get one more score on the board potentially before it sends this one away. Low snap. Go about down the sideline, and it's an intercepted pass. Threw that ball too far behind, and as the sun blocks us, I believe it is 19 and Monty Snodgross.
Ortiz's pass is intercepted.
Able to get that interception, and that should bring us to a final. A couple knees on the other side from LMC.
Intercepted in the end zone.
LMC will go to 9-1 on the year. Contra Costa drops to 1-9. This is a game that was hard fought throughout the first about 45 minutes. But in the fourth quarter of play, an explosion from the Mustangs allowed them to go ahead and run up the score. And they're not going to take a knee. It might be a shotgun knee. I believe that is what they're seemingly comfortable with. Pressure set. No, they're going to run this one out. Handoff up the middle. Swung down. Right there in the middle of the pack. I believe that is Marcus Geary inside. Miles Brett, the quarterback in the game now. Inside of 1 minute to play. We need to get one more run off here before it puts us to an end. Instead of taking a knee, they're going for it. Full out blitz and tackle for loss here as a flag comes in late. Marcus Geary into the action alongside
tackle in the backfield. There is a flag.
Number 34, Matthew Jacklich.
On the offense, number 64.
Penalty called on the offense.
Replay second down.
And they're going to replay second down instead of just letting that ball run out. The clock will actually continue here, so that should bring us to our final. Clock running down. And this will bring us to a final 72-28. The final, Contra Costa fought very hard, but at the end of the day, it's the Mustangs at 9-1, finishing up this season strong. And with that, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's been a pleasure bringing you Contra Costa College football this year. We will be back next year, and hopefully it's going to be a different situation. Of course, shorthanded, had to fight through a ton of adversity, but the Comets fight all the way through. You get some nice tape for the sophomores that are sent out tonight, and you build a foundation. Get a win.